What do we have here? Wee. All right, just way to start the video today. Today, what do we got? We got shit hit the fan in a can. That's right. Tom, you're going to be getting a little surprise. So here's what I put together for you. No, there are no cookies in here. I'm sorry, buddy. But here's what we got. I decided to hit on as many of the 10 C's that I possibly could in here. I think I got about 8 out of the 10 C's. So we're going to start off with container because we're holding it right here, right? So the container is perfectly fine. If you wanted to boil water in it, you absolutely could. You wanted to cook a pancake, you could. But boiling water is most definitely the vital, important part of this. Number one, we got container. All right. So let's go over onto cover. So into cover, what we've got, I've got one of these Mylar space blankets, right? In a pinch, listen, I would take this over nothing. Okay. Now, I also was able to pack in here. This is an interesting product. I know this looks like a piece of plastic because it is, but this unfolds into something pretty huge and big. I want to say this is probably close to like a 7x5. So we combine together, we have shelter elements here, okay? And we can put them all together because next, so we got cover, right? We got container, so we got two. Now, we've also got cordage. So I've got a hank of 550 paracord. And I also grabbed a couple of hanks of some bank line. So there's some bank line hanks in here. I think there we go. I got 3 altogether. So I got some cordage for you. So again, container, cover, cordage, we're at 3. Let's go on with combustion. So this is the one that I took with me up to Ohio in my Dave Canterbury class. So I've got multiple ones. I did wrap some Gorilla tape around here. Not only does it make it great for a stop, but some say you can use it for fire starter, and I believe you can. I've yet to be able to get it started with this. Other people can do it. I haven't, so good luck, right? We're going to be working on redundancies with the combustion, so we've got a clipper lighter, right? We got a clipper. What I love about this is it's refillable, right? These pop out, can be replaced, right? And there you go. Again, we've got container, we got cover, we've got cordage, right? And then we got some combustion. Still sticking with combustion. I have got my own personal brand of fire starter, Negro Fuego, right? And it literally is Negro Fuego. It is black fire, and here's why. So when I open this up in here, number one, you hit it with a lighter for like a quick second, one of these little pointy things right there, it's going to start, but it's going to be a black smoke, right? So you're not cooking on this, you're just getting the fire started with this, but it's good stuff. Don't burn the woods down. Made in St. Cloud, Florida. Ingredients: pine pitch, charcoal, and horse turd poop. Right, so here's another C. Candling is I put a little piece of wax paper in here to separate the battery so it doesn't discharge. Also, under the way of candling, we've got a 6-hour candle here. Now, also underneath the container side, I put in a plastic Ziploc bag if you needed to gather some water. And at the bottom, I put up some of the water purification tablets. Dude, I totally forget if it's 2 per U.S. quart. I think it is, but I'd look that back up again before you go out and test the gear. So it's in here for you, man. It'll purify the water if you don't want to start a fire. Now for some comfort items in here, right? I put a couple of small comfort items in here. I put in a pack of Folgers instant coffee. And I'm a stevia kind of a guy. So I've got 2 little small packets of stevia, enough for a cup of coffee to get you going, okay? Just a small chunk of some Himalayan sea salt. If you're low on electrolytes because you've been hiking, put it in your water. Yeah, but that'll give you some electrolytes to keep things going. And then finally, I did have to put some form of cutting tool in there, so I went with this. I like it because it's full tank. It's like a paring knife, but you know what? It'll literally do what knives do. I know there's 1,000 people out there who love knives, and listen, it just needs to cut stuff. That's pretty much so what we're using this for. And finally, I saved this one for last. I saved this for last because this is what I was originally going to send up to you, Tom. This was just a repair kit. right? And this is just a basic repair kit I put together myself. And here's what I like about it, right? So it's got pretty much so elements of things that I know that go wrong. Buckles break, right? So you've got a large and a small buckle that will be repaired. By the way, this buckle has a it's got a whistle on it. It's a novelty, whatever. Um, Listen, I'm not big on bringing a lot of medical stuff with you, but I can close up a cut with some super glue. So say what you will. Um, am I supposed to do that? Probably not. But I got some black Gorilla tape here on one of those pencils you get from the lottery thing. So, anyways, yeah. A glue stick. If you have inflatables, sorry, bread ties, because that little tiny piece of metal can get into things that need to get done, and it's just a tool. Guys, a needle and thread. By the way, do yourself a solid. Go ahead and thread it first. Just thread, because it's going to suck when you need it, and then it's dark and you can't see. And then a little bit of wax. I'm literally going to use this to treat a sticky zipper. Again, this is a repair kit. A little bit of tape, like this is like a medical tape that I just kind of rolled up onto one end of a pencil, right? You can see the pencil thing in there. And it's just a little bit more tape, a different type of tape. And then a small little screwdriver just to get the job done in case my glasses break or something like that. That's all going together in the kit. That's pretty much so it. I'm going to put it all back together. I definitely wanted to do something for my buddy Tom. He's a good guy. He watches all my videos, and I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for checking out another Tony Too Tough video. You don't have to go too far, but in case shit hits the fan, you got something in a can. Go get your dirt on. Got everything we need? Let's go. Let's go, buddy.